Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shenanigans. How are you guys doing today?
Hello.
Good. Quite well.
Hello, pretty good.
Good.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's been a little while since we played. This think we had 2 weeks off, so why don't we go around the table and introduce our new characters, because I think there's a lot of new characters today, or some old ones that are coming back. So let's start with you, Bastian. Who are you, and who are you playing? And who are you wearing?
Back! The cutest kobold cleric of Verasi is back, together with an old friend who was in prison.
The only kobold cleric of Verasi, probably.
And the cutest.
And the cutest, yes, absolutely.
Yes, she is back. And, yeah, well, close to getting to the point where she can animate pets and dead animals. I will never use it on humans, though, should I get to the point. As a gravedigger, you have some honor.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. What about you, Nick? Who are you playing?
I'm back with Zen, and it's lovely not to have to speak in another voice again.
Is it really, though? Didn't you enjoy that?
I pretty much enjoy Gerald. He's good.
Yeah, Gerald's good. I like Gerald. Max, you've got something going on, don't you?
Right. Before we go on with my new character, I just want to say I've been to Gamescom.
Oh.
That was fun.
Ooh. And
Yeah,
do you have anything about Gamescom specifically that we should hear about?
Only that if you're going there, make sure you have enough days to spend, because I only been there for 1 day with my class. And you have to be there like at least 3 days, because the waiting time for games can be up to 2 hours, like to try a game.
Wow.
Yeah, but otherwise it was awesome. Been to the Blizzard announcement. They announced a lot of new things for all their games. And yeah, tried 2 games. Didn't try any more than that, because I didn't want to wait forever. Because I also want to look at all the different games that are at Gamescom, obviously. Pretty huge. There are like 9 football-sized convention halls that you can go around and look at.
Gamescom is pretty big.
It's pretty big, yeah.
Pretty big. So who are you playing today?
All right, I am playing Tursam Adoy, and he is 0.7 meters tall. Not that tall. That is 2 feet 3. 99 years old. He has a wrinkled face, green-toned skin, and long white ears.
What race are you?
I'm a dwarf-sized half-elf.
Neal, I just gotta know, have you gotten it yet?
No,
I'm playing
I have no idea.
triple class character.
During the break,
fighter
watch the
mage
video.
Cleric, a cleric of Guam, a cleric of knowledge and wisdom, and he has a bioluminescent covered quarterstaff that glows nicely at nighttime.
How much did you pay for this bioluminescent covered quarterstaff?
Market priced of a normal quarterstaff.
Neal, just trust me on this one. Let him roll it.
Neal, what's the
right.
problem? You just get a quarterstaff, throw it in a bioluminescent cave.
Right, that's exactly how this works.
Back in like a couple
I'll
months.
trust Connar on this. He is our producer here, so if you say trust him,
Just trust him on this one.
okay. But know full well that next time I may revoke your bioluminescent quarterstaff if I decide so. But we'll roll with it for today.
All right.
It's pretty clever.
So make it super OP today if you want, because you might if you're only going to use it once. Otherwise, make it not OP and you can use it multiple times.
Simon, how's it going, man?
Going good. It's been a bit of a stressful weeks. These 2 weeks now. Been preparing for the new arrivals of the kids, basically.
Ooh.
So
more sheep for the
I work at a
slaughter.
preschool. No, it's not.
It's not as creepy.
It's been stressful, but we have managed to get much things done, at least.
How many students do you guys have?
25
Hmm.
in one classroom. It's not too big, like but the max is 28, like in one classroom.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And who are you playing today?
I am playing the fabulous half-orc female Cassandra, fashion designer extraordinaire, darling.
Fantastic. And Ryan?
I'm doing well. My first weekend home in quite a while. Done some music festivals and stuff recently. Had a lot of things going on, so glad to kind of have a weekend to relax. And of course, started off with some D&D. I am playing a new character, Reginald. He is Napoleonically short. He has icy blue eyes devoid of empathy. That just kind of like look right at you. He's 5'3" as for a human, 135, really young, like 16, but just like the intensity of his eyes and just like his attitude is really unsettling to most people around him. Like he definitely has that Napoleon complex. The only thing that's visible on him is a robe that he is wearing. He has no visible weapons of any kind. And that's Reginald for you.
All right.
God,
his
now
hair
we have,
isn't a man bun. He does have a man bun.
now we have
jet
two
black
people.
hair.
Now we have two people who are nerf people with their looks or stares.
Yeah.
And Connar, are you reprising your role as the Rock?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm still the Rock.
That's what I said.
I'm still the Rock. I think I misheard you.
Okay, I said reprising your role.
Oh, reprising. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. No, I definitely thought you said something else. I was like, no, I'm still the Rock. All right.
Already in character?
Yeah, already in character, guys. So yeah, I'm playing the Rock. I've had a pretty alright time. Work's getting pretty crazy. I just started shift work last week. Thankfully, I started off on the best and worst deal. I only had to work for 4 days, and then I got 4 days off. So like that's nice. But the problem with that was I got one checkout, and it was worth 4 points. And considering that I need to get like 30 points a day, spread that over 4 days. Curve still moves on the weekend. I'm probably down about 206 points, so that's fun. Yeah, but the only upside to that is everyone else is down just about the same amount. So as long as I don't go dink more than other people, it's all good. But there's just been a lot of crap going on at work, and I was going to get a pretty sick deal. All of us were, but that got moved back, so I'll still get it. Hopefully, it'll just be a while. I got to actually do some actual boat things. It was still pretend. It was still pretend boat things, like my actual job when I get to the boat. Like I got to go observe what that'd be like, and let me tell you, it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy.
Are you having regrets?
No. I mean, I definitely jumped a couple times when alarms went off. Partially because they were right by my ear and really loud. But yeah, that wasn't fun, but it's still just like, oh, yeah, I jumped. Okay, I'm the new guy. I gotcha.
Well, you got to go through that jumping and being the new guy in order to then be able to give other people shit for it later in life. You know, it's a it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, like someday I'll be able to be the senior LT that tells the new guy that just got to the boat, like, yeah, just so you know, when we're going really fast, you need to make sure you wear this helmet. It's in the manual. You can just go look for it, but you got to wear the helmet. And so the new officer's just back there and maneuvering. He's got a helmet on. And it's like, yeah. My advisor at Power School did that to someone. It's pretty great.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have the whole party together now. I'm just making some last-minute notes before we get going here.
Of course, you planned the session long before we started.
Not in the slightest. Who was typing?
Wow, that was me, sorry. I got a new keyboard apparently. Like
You
I just
got a
got.
mechanical keyboard, didn't you?
Well, I already had a mechanical keyboard. I just got a brand new mechanical keyboard, and unfortunately, like I just
The hell
used
did
it
this
like
do?
last night, and it's awesome. It feels awesome. It just makes clicking noise. I ordered some O-rings so I can add that, and hopefully muffle the sound quite a bit.
Well, make sure they're not faulty. We don't want to see you burn up in space.
Yes.
It's a challenge or disaster for all of you space fans. So anyway, today we're going to do another Run Lola Run style game where there's one fairly short mission and you guys get to play through it as many times as we have in these 4 hours. Usually each play is about an hour long.
These are fun.
These are fun, and with it comes a whole new set of approaches, because it's not so much like can you succeed in the mission, it's more about how you succeed in the mission and what you uncover and the things that you do and how they can like play out in different ways.
So
and your
so
morals.
like in the second playthrough, I could just take darkness. All spell slots are filled with darkness because that spell solves every situation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it does. I'd like to point out we all know that the very first run
like,
through.
we get like retry the thing, or it's like
Yeah. So we'll play through the storyline, and then we'll go to break, and then we'll play through the exact same storyline again, and then you guys can kind of say, well, now that we're at this encounter, we want to do something differently, rather than like, killing everything in front of us. Maybe we want to try and.
Well, that's going to
do
be the
whatever you
first
want.
time anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
the first time is always the murder time.
Yeah. First time murder time. That's when Zen gets to cast his fireball.
second time.
Or the fastest.
Well, if you're aware that this can happen, of course you're gonna have to
throwing,
Second run through,
using
I might
children
just
as weapons, just random shenanigans.
Second
Gonna
run
do a
through, I'm just gonna
throwback.
pick every single one of the spells
Yeah.
as magic missile.
I do feel like I like these episodes better when you don't tell us it's a Run Lola Run episode until after the first playthrough.
Well, that's how I've always done it in the past, but I thought today it might be fun to tell you guys that ahead of time and just see how it works out. Because I don't know, maybe you guys
Or
will...
maybe we do it the first time and it's not really that, so we just think that we get to reset and we do bad actions.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I'm just looking for a few more little things here. There was one
Yes,
other thing I
weaving
wanted
that
to-
web of lies that will doom all the players.
Yes.
Get the players to do evil shit so
They
they feel
all
bad
end up
when it
in
actually
prison.
sticks.
Usually with these, we allow you guys to pick which one is
morals.
canon. I wanted to try this time. Well, no, we'll do it this time the same way again. Okay.
roll for it.
What if
Now
chat picks which one's canon?
Are you just gonna
I
roll
don't
like
trust
a
chat with-
D, whatever?
I don't either, but
I don't
We
freaking
can
trust
make a- we
chat
can
with
make-
a pound of dirt.
Make chat vote with a straw
Yeah,
poll.
straw
okay,
poll.
but what if? All right, I mean, look, we'll figure that out when we get to the end. Then.
Yeah.
So everyone, as always, starts in.
You do that,
Shenanigans.
everyone's going to die.
Yeah, probably.
But
But I mean, I'm a level 1 character. I have nothing to lose.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
As always, we start in Shenanigans, everyone's favorite bar. Desmond is behind the counter, mopping up some spilled beer. And as you guys filter in from maybe upstairs, maybe from outside, he sees your table fill up, and he kind of snaps his fingers and waves in your direction.
All right, so I'll get up from doing my push-ups. I've been really concerned. Like all of a sudden, like I can still do push-ups like just as fast, but I probably dropped at least like 30 on my max, and I'm just like really concerned about it. And they aren't coming back. I can't find them.
That's right, because what happened to the Rock last time we played Shenanigans?
I got a freaking rat tail and whiskers, and I know it's just awful. Like at first I turned adorable, like that was like the worst, and then I lost 3 con permanently. That one sucked. I mean, just like 12 HP just right out the window. But like I'm trying to find my push-ups, and obviously the answer is to do more push-ups because maybe I'll find them.
Yeah,
Like,
they're in
maybe
there
they're under the
somewhere. You
table.
just gotta keep.
Yeah, just keep doing them. They might be under the table.
Well,
I've
I
checked
have
about
to-
15 times and I haven't found it either time.
So the thing is, Cassandra's been like improving on her the drawings, you know, like of the rocket last time. But now she has. So now I have to add the whiskers to this. What are you saying?
And a
Yeah, the
tail.
whiskers and the rat tail. And I mean, like the tail of a rat, not the god awful haircut that you see on Trailer Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just add some whiskers and tail. Mm-hmm.
How lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, go ahead.
Droopy is in high spirits. She's sitting under the table, of course. Where else? Besides Zen's legs, and she's just happy. She's munching a waffle because she definitely did not try to contact the waffle-making goblins and blow up the prison with waffle dough. Definitely not, in her absence. Let's say it. As Zen walked out, he saw her shushing away goblins who dragged around a big waffle-making cart.
Good luck, or good job finding the elusive waffle goblins.
I mean, they are they are of the Vorasi kind, so we have our ways.
Okay.
So my character Tursam, he is currently sleeping, sitting on the, bar table. I mean, bar chair, just more snorkeling with a filled cup of ale in front of him.
So it looks like the Rock is the only one going over to Desmond.
Yeah.
And he gives you a look and goes, Rocky buddy, I got a job for you and your companions.
Hooligans?
That's a better word for it.
I learned it last week. It's a pretty good one.
You interested in a bit of work?
Yeah.
Well,
Work sounds good.
So I can offer you 5 gold a day. It's about 3.5 days there, half a day doing something, 3.5 days back. Let's call it 8 days, 5 gold a day is 40 gold a person.
Okay. 40 gold a person. All right, so I'm assuming that if it's on the lower side like that, it's not going to be too crazy or anything, is it?
Well, you see, Lizzie's been getting on my case about throwing away hundreds of gold here and hundreds of gold there, and we've been trying to balance our budget. She hired a gnome to do the bookkeeping, and
There's your problem right there. Like that was the first problem. Like I haven't seen much of them, but they can't balance very well. Like I mean, I set one. Remember that arty guy? Like I set him on like kind of like on one leg, and he kind of fell over.
All that skilled with the physical things, but they're pretty sharp when it comes to accounting. Apparently, we're in what's called the red, and it's not good. So we gotta cut back on some of our spending. This is the best I can do for you, but it should be a cakewalk.
All right.
You see,
if it isn't, I'm going to complain. I mean, I don't know if that'll actually do anything, but just know that.
Fair enough.
The usual.
Fair enough. So, do you remember? There's a place called Rencor. It's a city, a town. It's on the north, south, on the western side of Drekis.
Oh yeah, where we got you the beer lady.
Hey,
the beer ghost.
You were one of the people that got beer.
I was the one that got you the beer ghost lady, remember?
Perfect.
I think he's the only
then
surviving member.
You guys are well equipped for this mission, because what I need you to do is bring this letter and that barrel of ale, he says, pointing to an ox cart that's already loaded outside, over to Rencor. You see, Ghost Lady and I, he says, kind of pointing towards the barrel. She's not out yet because it's the day and she only really comes out at night. Ghost Lady over there and I used to have a deal where we would trade ales of different types from time to time. And I'm hoping to get the same deal with the new guy. I think his name is Mr. Mint, something like that.
Something like that. When we left him, he definitely said he was cool to keep doing that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hoping that he'll start up this same business with me, where we trade specialty barrels for funsies and whatnot.
Okay.
So if you could deliver this barrel to him along with this message, that would be fantastic. Now, there's only one other little minor detail that.
When he says minor, I just smile. Like, I bet.
The last time we sent someone to go get ale from Rencor, they were so drunk they tipped over the wagon and everything fell out and broke, and then they had to go buy new supplies. So for these beer runs, I'm instituting a strict no drinking on the job policy.
Desmond, remember, Zen got out of jail. Is he exempt as long as he brings his own stuff?
No.
Ooh.
As he says that, you see a tiny pawed hand snag the mug of ale from in front the sleeping green elf, and you hear a slurping sound under the table.
So, do we have a deal?
We have a deal. I cannot guarantee Zen's sobriety, or at least his non-drinking, throughout the entire thing. I'll make sure he stays sober. I'll make sure he stays, nothing above 0.08%, But I'll make sure nobody drinks the beer under normal, non-magical, forced circumstances. Because once things get magical, I can't guarantee nothing.
Well, that's of course, there are drinking spells out there. What do you call it? An insatiable thirst and all that. But I'm just saying.
Zombie Jesus hit me with one. That sucked.
Rules for this mission: no drinking. You tell Zen to cut it out. He can drink again when he gets back in 8 days. 7.5 days.
Wait, why can't? If we don't bring a barrel, or are we bringing a barrel back?
I don't know if he's gonna have one or not.
Okay, if he doesn't have one, is it okay if Zen drinks? So even when we're walking, and we've already delivered it, and it's literally just the 6 of us, you don't want Zen drinking.
He nods.
Probably for the best, yeah.
All right, he'll be procedural compliance green the whole time. Sounds good.
All right, good.
You got yourself a deal.
Good. He pulls out a bag of money, sets it on the table. There are 1, 2, 3, there are 6 of you. He pulls out another bag and sets it on the table. This should be half the pay up front, because I know it's odd circumstances, so this should be 20 for each of you up front.
Groupie is placing the mug half full now, back on the table, and there's definitely not some spit swimming on it.
Good. So I believe the rock returns to the table.
Yep. And I basically fill him in on everything except for the no drinking part. And then I was like, all right, any questions? No? Okay. Now here's the whole caveat to this.
This is sorry, my mic was off. This is the first time that Reginald speaks, and he hasn't really said anything this whole time. He's just been sitting there silently, just kind of gazing around. And he sits up and says, "The deal you have acquired for us seems like one of poor taste. Perhaps I can negotiate a better one."
You know what, little kid?
He glowers at you.
Go talk to Desmond about that. And I want to see how that goes over, because trust me, it usually doesn't go over too well. Maybe you can get like an extra 10 gold total out of it. But if Lizzie says to keep it tight, I'm gonna tell you right now, Desmond usually doesn't do what Lizzie says don't do if it involves her actively coming down here and just like smacking him about.
We shall see what a proper negotiator can accomplish for the group. And the five charisma, that's he's just so unnerving, the way he just glares at people with these eyes devoid of empathy, and just the way he holds himself like he's better than everyone else around him. It's just so off-putting to like everyone around. And he approaches Desmond, and he walks in a very regal, he holds himself upright. He is wearing robes, but they're pressed like he has a very strict posture as he approaches Desmond.
When he gets up, I've got like chips or something. I'll like
Yeah.
eat a few, give one to Droopy, eat a few, give one to Droopy. Like, this is gonna be good, guys.
You notice that Droopy likes you a lot more than before. Like looking at your tail and the whiskers.
I might not notice it right away.
Esteemed proprietor of this here drinking establishment, the deal that you have proposed to us is one that I think we do not find quite adequate in terms of compensation for this delivery.
You hear sniggering from under the table.
No.
Perhaps if it was doubled or doubled and then halved as an additional recompense, it would be worth our time.
What, like,
Doubled and halved?
Yes.
Is he
Doubled
sure
and then halved, added to what you have already promised us.
I see. Well, the deal's already been struck. If you want to sit this one out, that is all on you, but everyone else has already agreed to it and paid. So you can sit on your butt, or you can take the job in front of you.
I shall take it this time. However, I would appreciate being let in on all future dealings, as I seem to have the most...
Hey, jackass. You gotta talk to your party leader about that, alright? You allowed him to negotiate with me. This is not my problem. This is an internal issue, and I don't want you bringing your party politics over here, alright? Go deal with your own shit and don't bring it over to me.
I accept your refusal to negotiate further on this matter, as you had already struck a bargain.
Alright, as soon as he does that, I just bust out laughing. Just like,
Yes.
it's very loud.
I suddenly wake up from this loud laughing.
And don't hurt yourself, old man.
I try to keep my composure. Like, no.
I resign myself
It's
to
not-
your poor
it's not
negotiating
appropriate
skills.
to laugh at this.
Poor negotiating
Yes.
skills. I'm the one that got us some dough. You went over there, spout your big words and whatnot, and then you just got turned away. So
Yes,
I mean,
the deal you had already struck is to help be held true. I'm a man of my word, and I guess my word has been spoken on your you spoke my word on my behalf in this case. I would appreciate you do not do that in the future.
maybe when Desmond signaled for us to go over there, you should have gotten up and gone with me.
Perhaps, but that is in the past. Maybe
boat
in the
gets to
future
run.
we won't make the same choices.
Who knows? Maybe we won't. All right, guys. One more big thing before we take off. I'm sorry, Zen. There is to be no drinking in these next 8 days.
What?
Yeah. I tried really hard. I tried really hard. I was like, Desmond, I know Zen likes his drink. If it's not the beer, can he drink? And Desmond's like, nah. I was like, okay, well, if we don't have to take anything back on the way back, and it's just like the 6 of us and nothing else, can he drink? And Desmond's like, nah. I tried really hard for you, bro. I know you like your drink. Try some
Sven,
orange juice.
To Sven, under his breath, Reginald says, "Still like the negotiating of our esteemed leader," with
Who's
quotes
Sven?
around leader.
Zen.
Zen, sorry.
Droopy just goes up
He
to-
actually says Sven because he just met this. He just met this group of people. So he does call you Sven, and he does you still like the negotiating of our esteemed leader.
Droopy just goes up to Zen, looks at him. Don't worry, can make water. You not go thirsty. Of course, in Kobold.
Right.
We don't understand
I
it,
start
like,
I start looking at
Very
my drink
well.
and say,
As you do that, you hear.
all this drinking I must have drunken. I need more ale.
You drink.
Do you get it now, Neal?
I start drinking the rest of the ale.
Does it have a
Well-
weird aftertaste?
Well, we haven't left yet. Okay, no, that's good. That's fine. We haven't
Sam,
left
you
yet.
should just drink enough for 7 days right now.
No, because we gotta go.
More drinking.
No,
Yes.
you're done.
Why this drinking you have forbidden? It's not good.
I didn't do it. Desmond did. It's all Desmond's fault.
Desmond, more drinking I must have.
Are we sure we don't want to drop this old man off on the on the old person home?
I don't know. The last old dude we had walking around with us, he did pretty well. Maybe this old dude will
But he
not
looks like
work
it's gonna
out,
fall
but
apart
he'll-
any moment.
Yes, I agree. He does look like he's going to fall. That's why I say he probably might not work out, but he might do well enough. You know.
Very well. If I
Well,
must
you are the
not
seasoned
drink,
adventurer, so I'll trust your word on this.
You
If
know
I
what,
must
Zen?
not-
When we
if I
get
must
back,
not-
I'll buy your drinks for a day.
already then, I make my own, but thank you.
See, already done.
Desmond,
Deal works out very well.
Desmond.
We must do this as quickly as possible. If I'm
I
not
start
drinking during it, then
like humbling around drunkenly towards Desmond. Desmond, more ale I must bring to this journey.
Look, we agreed to the deal already. No
What
drinking.
deal? I
Yeah,
heard.
Then you can sit it out, okay? You don't have to
I'm-
go.
I'm gonna walk over and just like pick him up and walk down. Like, all right, guys, let's go.
Ah, let me down.
Like, I'm just gonna toss him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes. Like, all right, guys, let's go.
And Droopy clambers up onto the rock shoulders. Another 2.5 feet being on his other
Getting
shoulder.
getting a little cozy there, guys. All right. And I walk outside, set
I like,
set
why
Mr.
did they-
Cursum down.
Why did they get to ride him? Like,
As you say that, Droopy just turns around. Meh.
They're small enough.
All right, you find
I mean,
an ox cart.
let's be honest. If it comes to it, like I can,
When you say that, Reginald says, "Yes, I am not small enough." Very proudly,
I don't know. You're pretty short.
Oh.
glowers at you again.
You guys
Glad-
find outside
this
holding
jiggly.
the ox cart the. I gotta look up his name. I think his name is Jackson, the little spoken about stable boy that works at Shenanigans that has probably not been introduced in the last year, maybe.
Is his full name Jack Jackson?
No, he's just Jackson.
Oh.
Wasn't
Oh.
Glibglob helping with the stables?
Going down to Jackson. Is that what
Well,
we're
yeah. Glib Glob lives in this.
Glib Glub lives in the stables, but Jackson
Yeah.
is the stable boy. He tends to the stables here.
He just
Oh,
has a lot of
Glibglob-
vacation time.
Is
He has
Glibglob
great
still
benefits.
alive?
He's busy. You know, he's always helping people move things, and he's kind of mousy, so you don't really notice him a lot of the time. He's not a big personality.
That's the Rock, though. He's the mousy one.
I start hitting the rock with
Yep.
my quarterstaff.
No, I like let you down like as soon as I get outside.
He hands the reins over the rock with a slightly timid look and backs away into the stables. And
Yo, what up, Jackson? How's it going?
Fine.
Reginald climbs and sits on top of the ale barrel.
Okay. This is a full-fledged cart with
Cross-legged.
only one
there a-
barrel in
Yeah.
it.
Is the barrel upright or?
It is upright.
Okay, then yeah,
Is
he
there
sits
a-
cross-legged on top of it.
Is
It's
there
also
an
strapped down so it doesn't jostle about.
Yeah.
is there an actual like seat on the cart?
Yeah, there's a front bench where there's room for 2 people, or maybe like 1 human and 2 half-sized people. Then there's a ton of room in the back.
All right.
Yeah. So facing the front, Reginald is cross-legged and he holds his hands up like this in a meditative type pose.
Yes, you found the highest position to be in. And I believe, unless there's something else you guys want to do in town before you take off, it's time to set off.
I go to the stable master side. Master, stable master boy, give me my
Yes. You have a donkey.
a donkey. I have.
He goes over and finds your donkey, and you did buy a donkey.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. And brings you your donkey.
My donkey named Force.
That's a good name for a donkey. They're often very strong.
The force you will use here?
Indeed.
How much were rations again?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
neglectable, apparently.
Take a look.
Good thing I got 5 days worth of rations on my character sheets.
Cassandra, you haven't said anything this entire time.
I've been kind of trying to talk in the between time.
Yes. Your mic is
Mic's
maybe a little
low.
bit loud. Can you try and boost it?
Low.
Yeah, it might be
Hello?
hard to hear you over other people sometimes.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So
Also-
I guess we're all off then?
Sure.
I'm buying before that I buy some dry rations, so
Zen's gonna get his donkey as well. That's named Blinky.
All right. Rations are 60 copper per day if they want them dry, and they'll last for 3 months. Or if you want them fresh, they last for a week, and it's 20 copper per day.
dry rations. So on.
Yeah.
Alright, so a fifth of the gold.
He must be.
All right. And off you go. You guys head. Where's my little button? You take the road out towards the Alardian Crest, the Tempian Range, and the Western Steppes on the way to Rencor. Now, partway through the forest, you come across this. Oh, yes.
Before we head off traveling, I cast mage armor on myself.
Done.
Good.
And I'm walking out front.
Okay. You come across this creek bed. It's fairly steep. It goes down maybe 5 or 6 feet, but there's like big craggy boulders on either side, and it's an awkward thing. There's a little bridge that crosses over it, which is the bridge people always use. But this time, standing around the bridge are a group of bandits. There are very clearly bandits. They're wearing various forms of leather armor, and they have arming swords with them. There's an apparent bandit leader who's standing in the middle of the bridge, while the other 4 are all just kind of leaning back against it, and they're all just chatting. The leader's got chainmail and has a nice large shield strapped to his arm as well.
How many are
on
there?
the other side of
sorry.
I'll get there in a moment. On the other side of the little creek, there's a tent, like a large pavilion tent set up.
Alright,
there are
so this whole time,
4 bandits plus 1 leader.
I was walking out in front. That's just what I do.
I'm probably sitting in the cart behind the seats and just look at Zen and give him a big grin when I see the bandits.
I'm gonna turn around and like, all right, do you guys want to deal with them, walk around, or deal with them quick?
I raise my bloody shovel.
Violence
we wanna
is
deal with
never
them.
the correct answer.
It may not be, but this is gonna be funny. Watch it. So I'll turn around.
Go past them. It's no problem.
I'll walk up as if I'll just stop the cart and just walk up as if I'm gonna try and go across the bridge.
They immediately, as you get within the appropriate range, they stop and turn towards you. All 4 of them come out in front, leaving the leader standing behind the front rank. The first guy, not the leader, one of these lower level people, steps forward and says, "There's a bridge toll these days. 1 GP per head and 5 GP per pack animal. Looks like you got 1 ox and 6 people. That'll be 11 gold. Thank you very much."
Oh, so you can do math small time. Good on you. Good on you. Did you guys set up here just last week? Did your mom let you out for recess or something?
The other 3 people chuckle at this joke while he kind of gets a little bit red-faced.
I'm going to tell you right now, dude. You don't want to mess with us. I don't want to mess with you. You let us go by. You won't have any problems. If not, if you really want to go and do this whole oh, we're big tough men, we could really get you. Oh, we're gonna stab you with our little swords. Then fine, I'll pay your 11 gold. But if you really just want to stay here and keep embezzling money from random passersby, you're just gonna let us go.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
He's gonna pay the gold. All right.
Oh, okay. Let me go back and grab it then.
Sure.
So I'll turn around. I'll walk back to them and was like, "Hey Zen, can you deal with all of them at once?"
How clumped are they?
They're well within AoE of a fireball spell, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, but is there anything high near the bridge, like tall trees nearby?
Well, the bridge is made out of wood, so if you hit them, you're also going to burn down the bridge.
No, I'm talking about. I know that.
Okay.
I'm not fireballing the bridge, Neal. I'm not that stupid.
There are trees around as well. You're in the middle of a wooded area.
All right, they're all getting webbed then.
Okay.
And then burned.
By the way, is the microphone better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Cool.
So what is the range of web?
Enough.
It's been so long. Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta look up all these things too. I don't remember how to do this.
Don't play D&D for 2 weeks and forget everything about it.
This is like...
I'm so distracted. We're all over the country. Web.
Before you go casting your spells, I'm gonna try to talk with these bandits.
8 10 by 10 by 10 cubes and 5 yards per level.
Ooh.
25 yards away, 75 feet.
That's pretty decent. Yeah, you're about 75 feet.
But would we still be able to get across after he does that?
No, the whole thing would be webbed up.
I start waving
Yeah,
my
probably
stick.
not, but we can kill them in the web.
You start waving your stick at them, Max?
Oh, let us through, you must. The dark path you have taken.
Give me a second.
They just point and laugh and chuckle amongst themselves.
Does the leader have metal armor on him?
Yes.
Yeah,
wearing
he's got
chainmail.
I just give Zen and I just cast heat metal on the leader.
You cast heat metal before anything else is done?
Yeah.
Like right
Well,
now.
web's going off as well.
So you guys are
Violence
casting
is-
web and heat metal simultaneously.
Well, heat metal does not do damage immediately, but soon.
Okay.
Just gets warm.
So the web spell goes off without a hitch. I will give them saving throws, and they give these like cries of surprise, and you hear one of them say, "Jimmy, get out here!" The leader calls for Jimmy, I should say.
Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy.
Surprise! It's Jimmy Olsen.
Reginald turns to you and says, that web seems like a great idea because violence is never the correct action. So it's good that you're choosing a non-violent route.
Oh, don't worry. It'll get violent here soon. They call him Jimmy.
Okay. The web spell goes off. The 4 henchmen all get caught in it. The leader manages to like hop over the bridge and like land kind of down in the little gully under the bridge before the spell encompasses the area.
Oh, so it's not water.
It's not water.
No,
it's
it's
just
like a dry
ravine. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, web is save or spell to avoid. Saving throw successful. The creature could have escaped the area. If there's no room to escape, the webs are only half strength. Yeah, perfect. So he's jumped into like the creek bed down below. Maybe there's like a little trickle of water.
How high is that bridge?
It's about 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this in mind.
And he's going to get very uncomfortable.
And you have cast heat metal at him as well.
Yeah, the first round does not
He gets a
do
saving
much.
throw, doesn't he?
And
magical metal
No.
armor receives a saving throw. Okay, only
he
magical
does-
metal armor.
Yeah. So it does begin to deal damage in the second round. First, it only gets very warm and uncomfortable.
Yes. So it's time to roll initiative.
I just
Here
want
comes
to
the
talk.
20 initiative.
Oh,
Oh wow.
If
Yeah,
you want
it
to
should be
talk,
10.
you don't need to roll initiative, but
Okay.
that's going to be your action for the round.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I should have rolled a d10, but
That's fine.
Wait. I'd like to point out that I'm going before somebody.
Looks
it's
like
okay.
your good initiative carried over.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anybody beats a 4.
Nah.
All right. So coming out of the large pavilion tent from across the other side is We said Jimmy? Is that his name?
Jimbo.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Let me write that down. Is
Jiminy
Jimmy. Jimmy
Does he get a new
is
name each
a
playthrough?
halfling dressed in flowing robes who is riding atop a basilisk who has like blinders over his eyes connected to reins. He comes cruising out and immediately pulls back on the reins of the basilisk, unshielding his eyes and forcing all of you guys to make saving throws versus petrification.
Alright.
Is it within
Next
range?
level.
Was it they're on the other side of the bridge?
All right.
It's on the other side of the bridge, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, let me double check the range of the eyes.
Not very far.
Neil, I was sitting behind the seats and just cast heat metal behind him, still
No,
kind
you're
of
still
covered by
affected.
it. Okay.
What's the range?
Nope, there's no range.
Oh, okay.
It's effective.
Oh no, their eyesight is just that bad. Right.
Yeah, they've got bad eyesight.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh no.
All right, so saving throw versus petrification.
So, one off. I have a 13 save, and I rolled 12.
All of us.
So
I
it looks
think
like
the rock is the
everybody
only
except for
one
the
saved.
rock turns to stone.
Rip.
Rock, what was your initiative?
11.
Oh, you go next.
Oh, cool.
Oh wait, the armor, the heat metals is still going. So
That's true. The heat metal is still going. What happens next?
he takes 4 heat damage.
Okay, I will note that.
Because
Because it's very important right now. Okay. Rock, it's your turn.
Well, I like hear all of a sudden like sounds stop from behind me. And like, not again. All right, not again. And I just like go up to this leader dude. I'm like
He's under the
crumbling
bridge.
Excellent. That means I can't see the basilisk.
Okay, so you like
Nice.
hop down into the creek.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a slope.
Yeah. It's kind of sloped and rocky. It's easy to get in.
And like when he gets under there, I'm just like freaking halflings and all this crap going on. You guys are super inconvenient, and I dunked on him for only
The
14,
dunk
so I
is
don't
a
hit.
miss. You
I
clatter
don't hit.
against his shield. He takes out his arming sword and with a wry smile says, "You should have paid the toll," and takes a swing at you for an 8 to hit. All right, let's go initiative for the next round.
All right.
I'm just rolling to see when he takes damage.
Sure.
I mean, I'm gonna be going last anyway, so.
Yeah. So on the 2nd to 6 causes blister. Oh, 2nd and
1d4.
6. Right. So
Two
now
sickness.
the guy starts cursing loudly as the blisters start to set in. You see him actually like use his sword to like try and cut off his shield, so he can like start taking off his armor because it's like burning to the touch. So he's like freaking out, trying to rip off his chainmail.
The armor is glowing orange.
Right, it's like burning through his undergarments. And then from behind you, Rock, you hear a pipsqueak voice casting a spell of some sort. And 2 magic missiles come and strike
Oh,
you
he
from
can't see
behind.
me, Neal. Remember, magic missile. He has to actually be able to see me, unless he
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay,
he just
does move.
moves to get close
Okay.
enough to see you. The magic missiles each do 4 points of damage for a total of
Each
8
do.
to you. Yes. And it's your turn.
All right, cool.
Oh, 1d4. He
yes.
takes another 4 heat fire damage.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna dunk on him again, and because I'd assume he is very much not focused on you
I will
right
give
now.
you like advantage instead of like a plus for something because he's so busy taking off his gear, and he doesn't have his shield, and we'll say his armor's still on. It'll take to the end of the round to get it
All right,
off.
so I rolled a 17.
Well, that is definitely a hit.
It's definitely it.
Yes.
10 plus 4, and I do 7 damage to him.
You crush him. He collapses into the river water, a little creek. still moving, still alive, but crushed under the weight of this rock. His armor burning and managed to.
It's the sword.
It's crushed
Sword, sorry.
on the rock, like
Yeah.
a rock steps on him.
Thanks, Simon. And he's got very little HP left, but
He's probably gonna die from the burn.
what's the duration of web?
Forever.
Forever.
Like-
It's like
I
20
feel like
minutes,
it was
right?
a really long time.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes per level.
20 minutes per level, that's insane.
Wow.
Yeah. Initiative again.
Initiative again. Excellent. All right. Just a sec.
Like, I've just been thinking, like, you moved to Boulder, right, Neal?
I
like,
did.
We have the rock and we have petrification. Like, you have all the
Yeah.
like, you just
Yeah, the rock is immune to being a rock. Thank you.
you nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed
I
it.
didn't even put these together.
All right.
That's what
Okay.
we're here for. Putting the puns together.
Brock,
All
you
right,
go
so, yeah.
first with a 7.
I haven't rolled anything yet.
Oh, that was your damage. Got it.
Yeah.
Um,
It's going to be an attack if anything gets near me, but really it's going to start off as a move.
Okay.
Wait, don't you get the 2 attacks?
Nothing was near me that last round.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, it's a simultaneous action. You and the halfling riding the basilisk, which is behind you. So as long as you don't turn around, you won't look at the basilisk.
Yeah.
You get a spell cast at you. Would you please make me a saving throw versus spell rock?
Oh man, I actually have to roll well on that one. Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh, okay.
It's fine.
You notice the shadows under this bridge vanish completely.
Good.
And
Oh,
it's
this
your
is
turn.
perfect. Oh man, I kind of wish he had hit me on that.
It's your turn.
Yeah. So, wait, the shadows they vanish under me.
Under the bridge. All the shadows below you are gone.
Yep, this would have been great. Just like, well, I'm blind anyway. Close my eyes and go at it. So I'm just gonna I can hear which direction he's in, right?
Oh, definitely. He's up. You can hear him up in the upper area. The basilisk is clearly chomping his mouth and crawling at the ground. You can definitely have this general location.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of the gully and pretty much start making sure I'm facing away from that guy, being able to hear him. But I'm gonna go start searching through my friend's stuff for a ranged weapon.
Okay. Next round.
Actually, a ranged weapon or a torch.
Bastian, you want to roll me some more damage for the burning? I think it's enough to knock him down, though.
Oh yeah.
It's at 2.
Actually, wait. It says wait. Oh crap! I forgot. How?
Yeah, he's down.
No, don't tell me that. That's too
Oh, roll
early.
the
he's
initiative for next
definitely
round,
dead.
Connor.
It says it gets red hot though, right?
Mm-hmm.
The metal gets red hot. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Got to keep that in mind. I have to keep that in mind. Because I'm just rummaging through my friend's stuff for either a torch.
Well, your friends are all turned to stone as all of their possessions. As you get up
All
and start
their
finding them,
possessions.
all their possessions are petrified to their bodies.
Juby still having that smile on her face.
My future will be retained for eternity.
Oh wait, I have torches. Never mind. This is all good.
The men in the web are
All
still
good.
shouting and complaining, but I still need an initiative roll from you.
Yeah.
Ooh. You go first.
All right. So at this point, I'm just like, screw it. We'll go around, light a torch, throw it at the web.
All right, the web bursts into flame. How much damage does the web deal to everyone in it? 2d4, I believe? That sounds about right.
I think it was 2d6 when Malachi murdered the village.
It's 2d4.
Yeah, 2d4. Still
He
enough to murder
rolled an
100
8, I
peasants.
believe, on his 2d4.
Yeah, 2d4 is still enough to
Yeah.
to
So-
murder
Max damage the
peasants. So-
villagers.
Why don't you roll me 2d4, Zen?
Oh, Zen doesn't.
Yeah.
Wait, is the oxen also stoned?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe he rolled a natural 20.
No, he rolled a 10, unfortunately.
Nice one. Nice.
5.
5. Okay, 2 of the bandits burn up. The other 2 are set free.
Cool. Alright, now
and
I've
I
got
need you
these
to
guys.
make me a saving throw versus spell, Rock.
Does the bridge also catch?
I will roll for that, but I
Okay.
first need you to make me a saving throw versus spell.
Alright. Finally gets me.
You can't see anything. It's just
Right.
blinding white in front of your eyes.
Okay.
So you can't tell if the bridge burns or not.
Okay, but I'm gonna close my eyes now and pull my sword back out and just start listening.
All right, give me an initiative roll. Let's see how you die.
Doesn't die.
Hey. Oh, wow, they all go before you. You hear the high-pitched squeal of Jimmy saying, "Out of the way!" As well as this, like, goosh, 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 goosh of a six-legged creature heavily running in your direction. The Basilisk makes an attack against you. It only gets one attack per round. Okay. It rolls a... Ooh, that's like a 9, but you're blind, so it gets +4, so it's like a 13 against you.
Still doesn't hit.
No. Alright, it chomps into your armor to no avail. And then from behind the Basilisk come the spear throws of the allies. One with a 22 and one with an 18.
They both hit.
Yeah, those are with the +4 to hit.
Oh, dang. One of them would have just been hit.
What's
Spears
your max HP now?
Ooh.
3-6.
Spear hits you for...
Or 3-4, my bad.
7
Okay.
and for 4.
Alright. And then what's my penalty for...
Minus
Fighting blind.
4. Can't see anything.
Dang. If only I had blind fighting. But I don't.
Would have just gone down to 2. 10 is a miss against anything you might be hitting. Although it is blinding white, bright light in front of your eyes, I think it's getting dark for our rocky friend. Let's roll some initiatives. The Basilisk goes again.
These initiatives.
This time with a 23 to hit after
Yeah,
the
that's-
bonus for being blind.
That's a hit.
Okay. It only deals 5 points of damage to you, though. And the 2 other guys come side. Well, I guess you can't quite tell where they are, but the blows are coming from still in front of you from either side of the Basilisk. One with a natural 20, one with a natural 1. I think the natural 20
Kidding.
becomes a total 24. What's your AC?
18.
Oh, it's only a single crit. Okay.
Yeah. He can still roll poorly.
He could still roll poorly. He rolls a 10.
Dang. That's exactly.
Oh. the party
Exactly.
wipes. All right, we're gonna go to break, and when we come back from break, we're gonna try this again, and we will do the second installment of our Run Lola Run adventure. So see you guys on the other side. Bye.